Good Wednesday morning. We're tracking just a few showers on radar currently. Yesterday, it was all about areas off to the north and east. That's where we had some measurable rainfall, a quarter to a half inch in areas like Cooper and Paris. And now this morning, not much happening. We do have a front on the way. An isolated shower or thunderstorm remains possible through the day and night. And then that front is going to shift south, taking the rain chances with it. High pressure builds back in for the upcoming weekend, and that means we take rain out of your forecast. Now, there is a low severe threat today. Marginal risk, which is a 1 out of 5 on the scale, generally north and east of the big airport. But even into the Metroplex, I'd say really I-35 corridor eastward, that's where we'll have the potential for one or two of these storms to produce some gusty winds. Now, the chance of this happening in your county is 5%. So we're not talking a big time severe threat. And in general, the storm potential is still low. Most of us not receiving rain again today with this front. But those that do get a storm, it's the wind gust and the lightning threats that we'll be concerned with. This morning, it's warm. Yeah, we know. Low 80s. Pretty pictures, though, on our Fox 4 views with some of those clouds filtering the sun. Winds are out of the west and southwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour out ahead of our front, and have a more northwesterly flow back behind it. So that change in wind direction will be felt as the day goes on. Our early morning showers are dwindling, and there's still some activity technically back behind that surface front. But there are some showers, okay? And we would like to see a little bit more decent rainfall heading into Palo Pinto and Jack County. I just don't think that's going to happen here. This is very light precipitation. I don't necessarily believe it will help firefighters too much, unfortunately. And then off to the southeast, these continue to weaken as they shift south from Fairfield to Palestine. So the low shower chance will be around for the rest of the morning commute, and then isolated showers and storms will start popping up into the afternoon. Highs today in the upper 90s and low 100s. We do have a heat advisory, so it is going to feel several degrees hotter, more like 105 when we factor in the humidity. We'll keep this thunderstorm potential around through the evening as this front moves very slowly southward. And then for Thursday, starting out with some clouds, we'll get some breaks in that cloud cover by the afternoon, and just that low rain chance at 10% for most of us, up to 20% as you head south and southwest. So yes, the heat has eased slightly. I still think we are near 100 around DFW, but areas outside of the Metroplex could be in the mid and upper 90s. So still hot, just not much rain in this forecast. And with high pressure building in, we're likely to stay at or above 100 degrees going into next week.